Look here, y'all. You wrong for that shit. You wrong. Look at y'all. All right, we got started. It's gonna be a long evening. It's gonna be a long evening. It's Friday. Oh boy, it's Friday. Man. Okay, y'all like damn. Okay, yeah, man. It's that type of day. How y'all doing, right? We are so glad to see y'all this evening. I won't say what's going on, Theo, but I already know what's going on. So, Theo B, y'all. Theo B. I ain't saying. I'm just saying, as always, by my side, ride or die. How we
doing? Man, what's going on?
Bruh, that you caught me flat-footed with that one. You caught me flat-footed. That remind me how you boxing, right? And you stick one out there and the dude slip it, and you know what's coming, but it be like, man, how hard is it gonna hurt?
Hey, you know what? It was looking at your visual expression from beginning to end. It was like, what the fuck is he? No, the fuck. Yes, he is. This motherfucker right here.
Why? Hello, Rock With Me Nation. How y'all doing? Let's say what's up. As always, my man Kamoyo is in the building. President of the Black Panther fan group. What is up, Mr. President? Grand Madam Taro, ever faithful in the building, says hello, D-Bill. Hello, Theo. Diabolical Nerd. Hey, send me that link, man. I want that link.
B.A. Diabolical Nerd in the building.
And my man Javon Bliss is in the building. What's up, Javon?
Big Javon in the building. We in here. We got a great time.
And the rest of y'all that were either tardy or hanging back in the back of the back.
Hey, listen here. Listen, y'all. Listen, this like this right here.
You can enjoy the show from the back of the back.
Yeah, listen.
You can be in the back of the back.
We finna have some fun this evening. So if you don't want to say nothing, you ain't got to say nothing. We fixing to have some fun. It's Friday night vibing. Pull up with what you're drinking. Pull up with what you're smoking. Cause all right. Listen, you see my eyes.
Hey, guess what?
What's that?
I had some gummies, right? And they was 100 milligram gummies.
Well, you see how my eyes got me do.
So what I did was I took the gummy,
right,
and I cut it in half.
Right.
But then I said to myself,
right. I'm hoping
that's still 50 milligrams. So I took that half and I cut it in half.
See, I'd have been stupid. Can I give a high story?
Yeah, by all means, those are fun stories.
So,
for those of you that want to see a fun high story, go to my TikTok page. I have a very dear friend that had never, ever had a gummy, and we got a before and after video. Go check that out. But go ahead.
I'm glad there are no videos around for this one. So I'm getting ready to celebrate my 51st birthday. And I'm trying to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some stuff. Now, while I'm trying to do some stuff, the man up above is sending me clear-cut messages. He don't want me doing it. Like, he's making everything I'm trying to do difficult. I'm overcoming it, but it's like taking one step forward just to take two steps back, if you feel what I'm saying. Right.
Right.
So I get my hair cut. I'm looking fresh. I got my clothes. I'm looking fresh. And the barber cut my hair. He was selling brownies. My birthday is April 21st.
Okay. I know how this story going to end, but go ahead.
Right. So my birthday was Sunday. Saturday was April 20th. Right. So I said, hey, right, there you go. So, right. So me not being who I am right now, he said, hey, I'm selling brownies. And I said, okay. I said, you selling brownies? He said, I'm selling brownies. I said, okay, let me get one. Now, first of all, these aren't brownies. Somebody lied. These was bundt cakes. Just stop lying. This is different between a brownie and damn, complete damn different. Stop telling folks that lie. Right. So I get the bundt cake, the chocolate bundt cake, because that's what the hell that was. I don't know what the hell going on. He's saying, Theo, be careful. Man, who the hell you talking to? Theo, be careful. Now, I got me a hotel room, right?
Okay.
I ate me a little something, right?
Right.
So, when you eat, you want to make sure you got a full meal, you got to get your dessert.
Okay.
This brownie. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't no punk.
We know you
I ain't soft. I ain't that.
We know you ain't far from
it. Right. So with the brownie, the bundt cake being about this big, right? I ate the whole damn thing. And then I'm getting ready to go to the club. So I roll up my game. I roll up my Swisher Leaf, right? I make it do what it do, right? And I hit a few times before I go. I'm at the club. You dig what I'm saying? And I go from that club, but my homeboy at the time, I think we still homeboys. I ain't talked to him in a minute. He said, "Hey, you want a drink?" I'm at this club where they say the drinks are real. I'm not gonna mention their name because they gonna want something. No, I ain't give them. No. You're not gonna get no blood from no turner. So I'm at the club where they say the drinks are real, and they for real when they say that the drinks are real. So I gets me a Long Island iced tea. You see where we going with this?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, while I do feel the effects of the game and the Swisher Leaf, the bundt cake ain't kicked in yet.
Okay. Yeah, it is time released.
Right. But when it did kick in, because I was at the second club when it kicked in.
It kicked in like a Muay Thai fighter.
Listen. Daryl. I was at that club for 2 minutes. Daryl. Stuff started going left real quick. Somebody had to take me to the, fortunately, because I don't know what I would have did. Fortunately, one of my coworkers at the time saw me and saw the duress I was going through, because I wasn't right. I don't know. I ain't never been that high since then, and I ain't never trying to be that damn high again. But you need to know, Lord, I don't know how I got up the stairs because I was on the second floor of the hotel room. I don't know how I got there, but you just need to know I didn't take off what I had on. I just laid on the bed, prayed to God, begged God, pleaded with God for forgiveness. Like I in abundance, I sinned. I'm so sorry. I won't do this no more. I don't.
So basically, you lived the song "Tonight" by DJ Quick.
Yeah.
I said, hey.
I was in a cush coma. I'm sitting there like, Lord, no, why? Nobody told me, like, you. Then the barber gonna say, I told you not to eat the whole thing. Shut up.
Bruh, even without me eating the whole gummy, the fourth that I did take is like, what was that? So this gonna be one tonight.
Woo, Lord Jesus have mercy.
I'm just saying it verse. So I'm gonna pull up. Well, no, I'm not gonna pull it up from there. I'm gonna pull up a couple images, and we're gonna talk about these images that I am pulling up.
Let's do it.
First image I'm pulling up. Here, let me put us like that. No, not like that. Bam. like that. Okay. Now that right there, that is one Gloria. Hallelujah. That is her government name. Woods. Gloria Hallelujah Woods. Also known as Glorilla. She's a young rapper. If the folks here don't mess with her. She's been on Shannon Sharp's show. Now, Glow has managed to do something that I've not seen anybody do. You know what? I'm going to read this article to you because it's better for you to see this art or hear this article. This People magazine. This is yesterday. Is when this story was posted, but it actually occurred on the 22nd. Okay, rapper Glorilla was arrested on July 22nd after police allegedly found marijuana and a controlled substance in her home while responding to reports of burglary on July 20th. Now, guess where Glow was when this happened? Glow was on tour. So let me break it down. Okay. Now I guess this is just gonna be the 420 cannabis edition of Vibin, but okay. Now Gloria.
I'm sorry. What's
happening?
I hear Smokey in the background. I'm sorry. I'm hearing Smokey in the background from the first part of the movie. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off. Craig.
She said somebody broke in her house, right? She said somebody broke in her house. The police is investigating the break-in. And you found my stash. So you stop investigating.
The fact that see, no. See, the fact that before you got your shit out your house, you called Popo. You know you got it in your house.
But she's not there. She's not there.
So it's a silent alarm?
No. What I'm saying is the alarm went off. Unless she had a phone or something wherever she was at, because I got the same thing on my phone. If somebody come to my door and I'm my phone will alert me, hey, somebody's at your door. So if she's got her phone on her wherever she's at, if something happens or somebody comes in her house or your phone will be like, hey, somebody in your house. And so she called and said, hey, is somebody in my house? And the police went and investigated. Now, where you're at, when the police call back and say, hey, we here, do you want us to go inside? That's when you should have said, nah, never mind. Have a nice evening, officers.
You know what you got in your house. You know what you got in your house.
Gloria, if you know.
Damn it, we gonna do it.
She's
you mean to tell me
she's 25 years old. She's 25 years old.
No, man, damn all that. Damn all that.
That front part of her head ain't even developed yet.
You know what?
It ain't even developed yet.
You ready? No. You know what? I'm not giving no young lady that's 18 years or older that excuse that they young. Because if you say something to them, you know the first damn thing they're gonna tell you, I'm grown. Okay, well, damn it, you grown. So you play grown folk game.
But that's everybody though, Theo. Men
or women.
Hold up. Question. You ain't do no stupid shit when you was 20.
I wasn't quick to act like that. Hell, Uncle Sam was making sure I wasn't getting beside myself.
I'm saying. So when you got a little bit of money, you ain't do no stupid shit.
Okay, so I feel what you're saying, but what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this. Publicly speaking, she's gonna say she the shit. Publicly speaking, she gonna say she grown. Well, damn it, when you play grown folk games, you win grown folk prizes. Well, clearly you ain't as grown as you thought you was. Cause a grown person sitting on what you was sitting on with the money you sitting on would have made sure either A, that shit wasn't at their house when they not at the house, or B, would have had it somewhere in their house where nobody could detect it in their house. You got enough bread. So I'm not giving no excuses to somebody who will sit in front of me and you at the end of the damn day. And if me and you mention her age, I'm going to say that I'm grown. Okay, well, I can't give you no young excuses. You grown.
Okay. Be that as it may, she still made an error like somebody who ain't grown.
Damn sure did.
That's dumb.
So you know what she might want to do? She might want to surround herself with either A, some grown folk, or B, start communicating more with some grown folk. Because clearly this wasn't it. You went, I don't know who the hell you out on tour. And you got that good. You got that good. She got that good that's smelling up the whole damn house to where the police walk up in like, God, whoa, shit, oh damn.
First, police being in your house is bad luck anyway. No matter how they come in there. Where I come from, we always meet the police at the door. You ain't coming in my house. You are not coming in my house. So if I'm not at my house, you really ain't coming in my house.
Wait, you ready? Let's play. Me and you two cops, we going in. You ready? Boom, boom.
All right.
Daryl. You smell that? You smell that?
It's over here. It's right there. Damn. One Adam 12. This is Black and Blacker. We got a situation over here. It's a gang. I see at least 5 ounces of marijuana in here. Please respond. Wait a minute, Theo.
That was bro. What they got going?
That was 5 ounces. That was 5 ounces. It was 7. Here, put these in the car.
Hey, boy. You know what? You know what? We've been on one. We've been on one. We've been on one. Diddy on one. Shannon on one. Who else? Somebody else got caught slipping. Because that's what I be trying to figure out, how you got caught slipping. Because I don't necessarily be like, okay, what you did, you know, I just don't know how it got to the point where what you was doing was illegal. Because what you did, there's a legal way to do it. I like that. There's a legal way to do what you did. So I don't know how you did it illegally. Shannon Sharp, see, I was talking to my wife. Shannon Sharp ain't the first dude that slept with a stripper. He not. He not.
Good God, no.
Now, you know what, Darryl? Hold on. I'm about to go to church right now. Cause see, I got some folks in this live that's older than me. So can we talk? Can we talk? Yeah, let's talk.
Micey. Yeah, so, by all means.
So look here. Now, we used to say this thing, and it might be lost with the younger folk and everything like that. I was telling my wife, you either him or you not. You either her or you not. You either him or you not. You either her or you not. It don't matter how much money you got. If you ain't him, you ain't him. It don't matter how good you look. If you ain't her, you ain't her. See, when you him and her, as Climax said, everybody pause. Because you just walked in the room. What they got is you be aura forming. Ain't that what they call it today? Aura forming. You be aura forming when you step into place. Like you all eyes on you. What Tupac? All eyes on me. Yeah, all eyes on you. Well, me and Shannon both from the South.
All right.
I ain't never been as good at sports as Shannon.
Okay.
Not to tell that lie. Now, I understand what the forbidden fruit is as a young black man growing up in the South. We know what that forbidden fruit is. Right. So I get it. I understand it. But see, I'm willing to bet Shannon grandmama told him the same dadgum thing my grandmama told me. If she can't use your comb, don't bring her home. Don't bring her home. And I'm pretty sure some older black men told Shannon the same thing other black men told me. You gonna mess around, die with rope burns around your neck. Keep messing around now. Now, with all that said, I don't want to act like Shannon. Once I moved from the South, I didn't partake of said forbidden fruit. What I can honestly say to you is that nobody has ever said to me anything about no money being exchanged. $15, let alone 15,000. That ain't been what that is. That never. Now that's just with the woman that don't look like me. The woman that's a stripper. I don't want to act like that.
Okay.
Shannon ain't the only dude that slept with a stripper. He ain't the only brother that slept with a white woman. He ain't the only brother that slept with a stripper. He not.
Okay.
But the brother that's him. The white woman ain't charging him.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't charging him. She ain't charging him. As a matter of fact, she trying to offer him a home cooked meal. He just don't like her cooking like that. That's what that is.
Well, we talking about raisins and mayonnaise.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But what I'm saying, the thing is that you either him or you not. They say the game is to be what?
So that's how.
Yeah. So you sitting up here, you Shannon Sharp. Why you gotta pay? Because I'm like, you Shannon Sharp. And you a Hall of Famer. Man, I'm of the mindset she should have been paying you.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing I was telling y'all last night on my live about Andrew Byron tricking off with that little OnlyFans model. What is it about OnlyFans that gets these Negroes in trouble? What is it about OnlyFans that they just out there tricking and simping super duper hard? I was talking about this today with somebody. I'm listening, but I was talking about this today with somebody. Now, here's the deal. I blame, not all entirely, but in part, I blame these young rappers. Because these young rappers, they talk about tricking like it's a beautiful thing.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Wonderful thing to be a trick. Okay, no, it's not. I tell you there's one region that did not bow to that, and that's the Bay Area. Now you listen to Bay Area rappers talking, they ain't talking about nothing but slick street talk, pimp game, that kind of and if you simping, you a sucker. And that's how it always have been. If you simping, you a sucker. I don't care if you got millions. I don't care if you got baguettes and VVS's and Bugattis and all of that. Tricking.
It's tricking.
It's tricking. If you giving out money to get in effect,
you tricking.
You tricking.
Okay. Trick to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. You tricking.
That's a trick. That's a definition of a trick. That's the picture in the dictionary of trick. That's tricking. You supposed to hold on to your marbles. And we live in a day and age now where strippers are drugging mugs, and you out here showing them you got money. You asking to be a damn Vic. You asking to be a Mark.
Shout out to Anderson Butler. 68 Newton Street. Shout out to Anderson Butler.
Right.
And I'm gonna give it up to all the elders, all the people, you know what I'm saying? Class of 80s and everything like that. Baby boomers, Gen X, silent generation. See, we forgot about some stuff. See, first and foremost, I had a grown man tell me, Anderson Butler, grandfather, father, the first thing a woman look at is your feet. What's on your feet?
Shoes.
What's on your feet, son? What's on your feet? Is she gonna work her way up from there? She gonna work her way up from there.
But if your shoes ain't worth looking at,
she ain't going nowhere. So the shoe game.
And that's why we got Nike Air Maxes and Timberlands and Adidas and yeah, absolutely.
Now the thing is that the younger brothers might not know the game. And see, I need to be charging for what I'm getting ready to say right now, because look here. The bait is you. The bait is your clothes. The bait is the car that you drive. The bait is where you stay at. The bait is how well you keeping up your house. The bait is, are you well groomed? That's the bait. Cause I'm tell you something, look here, yonder. Cause see, this is how you get tricked off right here. Now, if we got the ladies up in the building, the ladies gonna be like, he ain't lied. There's not a damn thing you can say to get her to give up the cookie. She done already made up her mind whether or not she want to give you the cookie within the first few minutes of seeing you. You can't talk your way into it. You can talk your way out of it. you can talk your way out of it. Cause see, if the shoe game good, your wardrobe is nice. Where you live at, halfway damn decent. What you drive, if you driving, halfway damn decent. That's what she's basing her decision on right there. Now, if you got a good sense of humor, you're not immature, you can make her laugh because she might be going through something. Damn it, that's a win. That means you know how to handle your business, but still have some fun with your life and everything like that. She might need something like that. But say something stupid.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that, Daryl. I'm telling you why I say that, because I ain't nobody special. I'm telling you, I ain't nobody special, and I just need us to know. I don't think I got no talk game. I don't think I got no talk game. But damn it, I ain't never been where Shannon at. I didn't did some stuff that Diddy didn't did. I didn't did some stuff that Shannon did.
I had one girl try to tell me one time that she was pregnant and it was mine, but she was just tricking around with everybody. And I remember I like 18, and I went to my brother, and my brother is like 7-8 years older than me.
Right.
And so I'm like, this broad trying to say she pregnant by me, and I know she done did at least 2 other cats. And he was like, I tell you what, this is what you do. You do it like this. You go to a girl and you tell her, hey, right now, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. But in 9 months after the baby born, let's link up. I pay for a blood test. If the baby mine, I meet up my responsibilities. If it ain't, GTFOF. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? After a couple weeks, I didn't hear nothing from her. Because she went and figured that out. So what I'm saying right now is the game done reversed, man. It's like now women always have been able to, but it seems like now they're walking in the purpose of selling a dream. Because men been selling women dreams for decades upon decades upon decades upon decades. OnlyFans, to me, is women's revenge because
Okay, so
they can trick and say and do and whatever they want to do, and they ain't touching nobody, and they ain't got to touch nobody.
What I'm gonna say is this:
somebody, and they.
What I'm gonna say is this, because I don't want to generalize, right? So what I would say is just observe from afar, right? You do have some athletes that have got involved with OnlyFans models, and they have made headlines. Zion Williamson made headlines with very prominent one. But here's the thing, right? And this is the life lesson. This is the life lesson. That's a moment in time. What I've observed just from looking at it, because I don't know what somebody's vision of happiness is, right? And I don't know what somebody's long-term goals are, right? Well, the thing is that more often than not, the young lady that's on OnlyFans doing that stuff. When I say doing stuff, I don't mean tasteful stuff, because I know folks be like, no, some of the stuff is tasteful. No, I mean just the adult pornography and everything like that, or just doing stuff like that.
But ain't nobody on OnlyFans making no 43 million showing videos of their feet.
Right. And so,
or their hands, or their
that
books.
person,
but that one with the toys and
right.
I've said too much already.
That person isn't going to get the lifelong mate.
Hey, I used to think about that all the time.
That person isn't going. That person isn't going to get the.
I'm going to say a name real quick. I'm going to say a name, and you tell me what comes to mind. Heather Hunter.
Legendary.
Okay. Do you think Heather Hunter leads a normal life right now?
Right now, yeah, probably. Right now,
okay.
I would say so.
Okay. Now we talking about, what was that? Heather was like the 90s?
Yeah, we're gonna lead no normal like that then.
The 90s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's had a good 30 years off the radar.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can overcome that reputation. You just gotta be in the right frame of mind to do so. If you're making money, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about stopping no time soon.
You got to like, and some of them try, but it's like, I don't know that. Okay, they'll change their name, change their title to a degree, but you still know who the person is, right? I'm not gonna mention no name, and they'll be in a whole different lifestyle, but they'll be talking about the lifestyle they used to live, the lifestyle that they got going on right now, and I think the person is married, and now, when you look at who they are and you look at who they married, you be like,
can I give some? Can I drop some game? Can I drop some jewels that I think like to my brothers and not brothers that frequent OnlyFans in the wrong frame of mind? Okay. There are videos on OnlyFans where they're not phone pictures. Okay. And what I mean by phone pictures is, like, right now, I could pick up my phone and do a video of me right now and it pop up on social media. But there are videos where these young ladies are doing things and they ain't holding their phone. And you can see reflections. So I'm either led to believe some of these women have girlfriends and or boyfriends, but they selling you a fantasy.
Oh, you know what? Not a flag on the play. No. Some of them, don't nobody need to be asking me how I know. I'm a man on the street. I'm in the entertainment industry. Don't ask me that. Some of them,
I heard. That's all you gotta say. I heard. Hey, no judgment. I heard. We done. Go ahead.
Some of these people that we're calling OnlyFans models are actually adult actors and actresses, and what they're doing
a good number of them are, yes.
Right. So when we're that to your point, what you're speaking of, OnlyFans isn't the model. OnlyFans is essentially their own website, and rather than go through the studio, go through a manager, no, this is money that's going straight to them. So what Daryl is talking about, and crazy because I don't believe I'm having this conversation. Quite a few of them, OnlyFans is nothing. I don't want to say that. OnlyFans is adult content for them. Emphasis on adult is what that is. So, like I said, I just don't like. Here we go. I'm gonna throw this name out there because she's still loosely connected. Vanessa Blue. Right.
Okay.
So, and those of us in our age range, we know who she is, right? Well, I can't see my ego. See, you got Usher talking about, he don't mind. I mind. My ego ain't strong enough. I ain't got it. I'm telling you right now, ladies, I'm not him. I can't. You got to stop doing what you're doing. Like, you got to come on up out of there, because it's certain conversations I'm not trying to have, and there's certain folks I'm just not trying to meet. I don't want to meet Byron Long. Not like that. Not like you introduce him to me as your coworker. Like, this is one of my co-workers, one of the men I used to work with, Byron, Theo Byron. I don't want to meet Lexington Steele. I don't. Not like that. See him from afar? Yeah. But know that he had any interactions with a woman that, no, I don't want to know that. I don't know. So I ain't strong enough. Just me personally. I ain't speaking for nobody else. I ain't got it like that. So
boom. Kamayo just put the boom right there, y'all. That's it. Right there. That is the crux of OnlyFans. Right there. Chicks laying there with their yams out, pleasuring themselves, saying your name if you pay enough money.
But you know what?
That is the very definition of tricking.
Well, you got dudes. Okay, so damn, that's crazy, because Grand Madam Tarot gonna laugh at this one. You be looking at these on Country Wayne, the skits and everything like that. The dudes be like, they always reaching in their pocket, and I'm like, here you go. They were like, you mad? Here you go. Here a couple thousand and everything like that. Here a couple thousand, and then you had the women in the video. Some of them, not all of them, like, I need some money.
Where are you currently employed?
The fuck you mean you need?
where are you currently employed now?
Bro, let me tell you how bad it is. They got on the skit. This dude is involved with a woman. The woman has an ex. She's complaining to her mama about she ain't got no car. Her ex buys a car for her. And her current dude, he's still with her.
That just reminded me of a funny story. It's real short, too. I was watching this video, right? Now, this is how you're supposed to respond to them type of women and that type of behavior. My man came in the house and said, babe. She said, what? He said, what would you do if I won the lottery? She said, I'd take half and leave you. His response, masterclass level. He walked over to her. He said, I just won $40. Here's 20. Get out, bitch. Moral of the story. You need to carefully measure what you say before you say it.
Here's the thing. Okay, so, and like I said, I ain't never been Shannon Sharp. I ain't never been Zion Williams. but you are Shannon Sharp and you are Zion Williamson. I'm not supposed to be chasing. I've done everything I need to do to attract her. That's the whole reason I went through all this. That's the whole damn reason why I got 200 pair of damn glasses. The whole damn reason why I wear shirts 4 damn sizes too damn small. You get it's a reason why you working out 10 hours a damn day. You got it. You don't need to pay for nothing. You didn't already put in you didn't already pay. Y'all didn't already pay. Y'all didn't the fact that me and Darren know y'all got groupies at the hotels waiting on y'all. When y'all get there, you ain't got to pay for a damn thing. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know what y'all got. And then with Zion, I ain't trying to be funny. Damn, bro. Mariah Mills is a whole ass adult star.
Paul Martin say, how do cats not know that there are sites they can go to without spending money?
Because they like tricking. They want to spend money.
Tricking must be an addiction. I wouldn't know because that ain't a place I go.
Even in NBA 2K, even in NBA 2K, we used to play video games for free. Now you got to pay to play? Tricking.
That's tricking all day. But look here. I think right now we need to take a moment to observe, and I use the term loosely.
Oh, Lord.
That guy. Now, I have noticed that my people's responses to the passing of one Terry Hogan have been have been anywhere from apathetic to indifferent to downright visceral. Now, you know what I said when I woke up? Was it yesterday? And I saw this news. I said to myself, how would I respond if I was around or if I was aware when J. Edgar Hoover died? Now, there are instances when people die that is justified not giving the typical response. I think I put that rather eloquently.
You did. You did. I like that. You did.
Now,
you did, bro.
Translation for my mature people. I am one of them people in the crowd of I don't give a hug, I don't give a hug, I don't give a hug. Because if you was a racist when you was alive and you passed, you're dead, unalive. I am allowed to feel any way I want to feel about you after you move on. And that is what my brothers and sisters have been expressing vehemently all day yesterday and still today.
I got 2 takes.
Go for it.
The first take is I don't know if my brothers and sisters out there remember the movie New Jack City, but there's the scene at the end of the movie where Nino get popped, fall over the rail, and you see Ice-T do like this. And my dog just ease off like
That is a perfect way to describe it, Theo. That's a perfect way to describe it.
that's because my grandmama and them say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Okay.
Well, my mama, my mama said, if you ain't got nothing,
now,
if you ain't got nothing good to say, at least wait till they out of the room before you say it.
Now, that's my first take. That's my first take. My second take might be a little controversial. The second take might be a little controversial.
Might not be.
So I seen some folks, as my brother has seen some folks, us making comments in regards to Terry Bollea's passing. That's cool. But now, if your mama or daddy was out here chirping for the same person Terry was chirping for, I mean, low key, what's the difference between Terry and your daddy?
Shit. Damn his political affiliations. Remember that reality show when his daughter was dating a brother?
Yeah.
I'm
just asking questions because
he didn't have a response of a protective father. He had a response of a racist MF.
Well, see, here's where I'm at with it. Because, see, I'm going to keep it like this. I don't know how to feel about you voting the same way the KKK voted. Y'all both in the same line, regardless of what you used to rap about, act about, and everything like that. Y'all in the same line. Well, hell, what's the difference between you and the skinhead? What's the difference between you and the neo-Nazis? Please don't tell me because me and you got the same skin complexion. Because I ain't trying to hear it. Because I'm just going to keep that thing right there where it's supposed to be at. No. If your daddy supported old boy that's in office right now, because it ain't about politics with old boy in office right now. Old boy's a straight up racist. He ain't no different than Terry. This ain't George. I ain't talking about George. I'm talking about Terry. Terry and Donald the same damn person. They both racist. Ain't now one of them got nothing good to say about either one of us. So if your daddy black and your daddy supported Donald, I don't really see the difference between your daddy, Donald, and Terry. That's what that is.
And that's pretty much the long and short of that. And I don't have to dwell on that. But now to another subject. I have a question. We're going to follow this till it happens or it don't happen. Now, I have a question. Yeah, it's that time again, baby. I told you it's going to be that kind of show. I have a question. Now, what's the main reason? The main reason. Everybody know it. What's the main reason the people who don't like Clarissa Shields don't like Clarissa Shields? What's the main reason?
A mouth.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Now, her opponent had a father who was also a boxer. What was that Negro known for?
His mouth. Well, but
but we called him the greatest.
Because I don't want to act like that.
You know why we called him the greatest? Because he talked that shit and he backed it up. He backed it up. When has she not? That's all I'm saying. If you can say, okay, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time, and he talked major shit, regardless of whether or not he backed it up, he talked major shit.
Let's ask the question though.
Clarissa Shields talks major shit. She backs up that major shit.
Right, but now hold on, because I just want to ask the question. Because Clarissa Shields is she. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But when we say Muhammad Ali was the greatest of all time, I'm of the mindset we're not just saying he was the greatest all time because of what he did inside the ring. And the trash talking was just one of the things that he was known for. And that trash talking falls below some of the other stuff that he did outside the ring. You know, him being an advocate for civil rights back in the day, the rights of black people. That was one of the things where we considered him being the greatest, and that had nothing to do with him boxing. Him taking that stand when we look at the Vietnam draft that we have, and we said, no, I'm not going, where he was actually stripped of his titles for years. Those are things that I think when we say Muhammad Ali, yeah, he had a strong talk game. Him and Carissa both have that. But when we say he was the greatest, at least for me, I don't believe we're just limiting that to what transpired inside the ring.
Okay, don't get twisted. What I'm saying. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see in the corner over there. Don't that maybe what that say there? What that see that in yellow? Say sting like a bee, don't it?
Yeah.
Back in the back. Okay, so I am an advocate, a huge advocate, but I also say this: when we remember people, we remember their achievements. We remember their accolades. We remember what they did good because we like them. Okay? Now, we talk about all the great stuff that Muhammad Ali done, but we don't talk about the fact that he cheated on every single one of his wives. So okay, he's human.
So we got that. I'm just saying,
so I'm not going to just say, okay, he's a perfect human being. Because
no, what I wasn't trying to even insinuate that. I'm just saying when people say great, because okay, so we say Muhammad Ali is the greatest, but now there are great fighters, and we will say they were great. We're not saying they were the greatest. We're saying they're great. So if I look at Layla Ali, I ain't saying Layla Ali is the greatest women boxer of all time. She's one of the greatest to ever do it. When I look at Clarissa Shields, she's one of the great. She wants to be seen as the greatest woman boxer of all time. Well, first of all, considering how recent that sport is, that's young, right? Considering when I'm me, not looking at anybody else, her lack of knockout capability, yeah, she'll go the distance and everything like that. Yeah, she'll Wolverine and everything like that. But before I sit up here and
she's T-Rex.
Yeah, T-Rex. Before I sit up here and put that crown on her and say she's the greatest woman boxer of all time, she's great. She's one of the greatest ever do it. Not tripping. I'm not taking anything away from that. But can I get some more first? See, I got Muhammad Ali, and me and you came in during the 70s, mid 70s, when we were seeing Muhammad Ali do his thing. And then based on what we saw in the mid 70s,
he got his license back.
Yeah, we saw other fighters come. We saw him fight Larry Holmes, but we saw him George Foreman, what's George Frazier and everything like that. Joe Frazier. We saw these things, but we also remember the Mike Tysons that came in, the Leon Spinks and everything, and we were all sitting up there doing the same damn thing. And Mike ferocious as hell. Mike ferocious as hell, but we sitting up there looking like. So when I look at Clarissa, I'm like, okay, you got something. You got something. Nobody's taking that away from you. And here's the sad part. Fighting Layla Ali is not going to give her what she's looking for.
It's not because the Last Dragon. I'm always reminded of the Last Dragon when I look at young Clarissa Shields. There is one place, one single place you have not looked, and it is there. There you will find everything you need to achieve the glow.
Yeah.
She got some stuff going on with her internally. She got some stuff going on with her outside of the ring that she needs to deal with so that she can become what she's trying to become.
Let's think about it.
Can I just, I'm going to speculate here. Now, and this is pure speculation, but tell me if it makes sense or not. Okay. Layla Ali came into the fight game late 90s, early 2000s. Okay. Undefeated record. Okay. I think out of 21 fights, she had like 14 or 15 knockouts. Something like that.
Go to
sleep. But people look at her the way they look at her simply because of her name, because she was not the best female fighter of that era. That's all I'm saying, because it seems like anybody who know anything about boxing and women's boxing, the first name should come off your mouth is Christy Martin. Okay? Christy Martin was fighting in the 90s and the 2000s, and she was laying broad.
That's the other thing. When we talk about Muhammad Ali, bro, he ain't duck nobody, dog. He ain't duck nobody. It's one of the reasons when we talk about Layla Ali, folks sit up here, why you ain't fight Ann Wolf? Like, that's a legitimate question. Like, nah, because that's the fight. Her father ain't duck nobody, dude. He ain't duck nobody. That dude was fighting folks. We be like, oh, Lord Jesus, why would you want to fight him? I'm going to fight him. And then come out victorious on the other end of it. Even when we sit there right now, yeah, okay, yeah, she got it. She got it. She got it. Folks that say they don't like her because of her mouth and everything like that, man, bump all that. Clarissa is it.
Same they say about she do it.
Right. Clarissa is her. But you gain nothing by beating the brakes off of somebody 20 years your senior.
Well, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you like this. That's my only concern.
Now, mind you,
that's my only concern.
The person that's 20-year-old, her senior, need to go sit down somewhere. You are a married woman. You're a mother. You call the fight. Call the fight to train somebody. This ain't what we're doing.
It's hard to get back in shape too.
After for real,
I laid off from the ring for so long.
Right. So I don't call Layla Ali the greatest that ever did it. I never did. You duck, folks. As far as I'm concerned, there were fights out there she should have had. I'm looking at Clarissa. Baumgartner is sitting right there. Now, here's what the greatest would do. And folks gonna be like, I can't believe you said that. She might get offended. The greatest would cut weight. We've seen male boxers do this, cut weight, so we can eliminate the confusion about who's the greatest, point blank, period. Cut weight. Cut weight, fight Baumgartner. This whole thing, but I don't know whether this will.
So you say give up the power.
What you mean?
Because if Clarissa, that's Clarissa's concern. If Clarissa has to come down in weight to fight Alicia Baumgartner, she loses power.
Okay, well, hold on.
But if Alicia's concern is if she has to go up in weight, she will lose speed.
Okay, there you go.
The solution, catch weight.
Right, that's you said that to your point.
Between the two of them,
right?
What's the catch weight? And then they both, wherever that is, that's where they get
the weight. And see, that's the thing. Don't talk to me about 15 million because see, we're not necessarily saying that's all your money, but cutting weight, that's your weight. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. Well, you know what? GOATs do GOAT things. GOATs do GOAT things. Well, nobody ever said Layla Ali was the greatest woman boxer. We ain't saying this on this panel. But you say you want to be seen. Well, I'm not gonna say you the greatest woman boxer because, like I said, it's somebody out there want to smoke. You not finna get the greatest title fighting somebody that watch this. You not finna get the greatest title fighting your mama.
Yikes.
Because that's literally what you want. You want the greatest title for fighting your mama.
She's MILF.
Like, no, think about this for a second. You want to be considered the greatest woman boxer of all time for fighting or someone who's old enough to be your mother, literally old enough to be your mother. Boys, oh Lord, you know what? Never mind. Cause she be,
She be a teenage mother.
Bro, I'm going about my business, bro.
Yeah. Hey, did you know that HBO Max is working on a Booster Gold show?
Yes, I know.
Why you do it like that? I mean, oh, what's his name is not playing Booster Gold. From Eternals, he's not playing Booster Gold.
You know why? You know what? I don't.
Because he's Pakistani. Booster Gold's not Pakistani. Thank you, DC, for not race swapping Booster Gold.
So now, mind you, and I don't know why I feel like this, because James Gunn has proven that clearly he has a recipe. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give James Gunn his props, because what I got from Peacemaker season 1, I didn't expect.
All right.
Like, I actually like Peacemaker.
and there's a season 2 coming real soon.
And I didn't think I was gonna like Creature Commandos.
Oh yeah. When I heard the title, I was like, okay, here we go.
You know,
those weren't the creatures I was expecting.
Right. You said, like, how you gonna make this work? Now, and then you get Superman. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. He's filled out his superhero tree. And the way he did it was, you said something about a master class.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how many superheroes already exist in the DCU?
In the DCU already?
Yeah. Wait, I'm talking about. Let's go back up. We count that Muriel.
Well, I was going back to Suicide Squad, because that's really where it's part of the current DCU.
No, he's saying that because Peacemaker season 2. How can I put this? This Superman is in a different universe than that Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but the suicide events, Peacemaker, Rick Flag.
Yeah. No, you're right. So yeah, count them off, big dog. You're right.
That's all one connected universe, even though they're in different formats.
No, you're right. You absolutely right, big dog. You absolutely right. So count off them.
I think that's slick.
Yeah.
And well, I know I was getting that. Okay, they haven't cast yet. Now, off top of your head, give me 2 actors that can be Booster and Beetle.
Well, you know what?
This ought to be fun. Two actors that you think can play Booster and Beetle. Because you know we got to get Booster and Beetle. If you got Booster, you cannot have a Booster Gold without having Beetle in there. Or hinting at it, or alluding to it, or saying he coming next season. Something. If they don't give us Booster and Beetle, I'd never watch that shit again.
I would have said Zac Efron until I just seen what Zac Efron did to his face as Booster Gold. So I'm not gonna do that. Then he might be too old. He might be too old at the same time to play Booster Gold. Let me see. Booster Gold.
Rock with me, Nation. Give me 2 actors that can play Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Circa Justice League International time. That would have been around like 88, 89. But me, I was actually thinking about. I would like Sean William Scott to play Ted Cord. Stifler from American Pie. I could see him playing Booster, because that's when I think about Booster, that's the kind of humor I in my mind I envision Booster having. Like
Wait,
Stifler.
was that the one with the blonde hair?
He could dye his hair.
Well, you know what? Now that you didn't say it, American Pie, why don't we just get him to play Booster Gold and get the other dude to play Beetle?
What other dude?
The dude that married the girl at the end.
The nerdy looking dude?
Ted Cord is a nerd.
No, you said you getting the nerdy dude. Yeah, but he's taller than the actor who plays Stifler.
No. I know. I wasn't. Stifler was the muscle bound guy, right?
Nah, Stifler wasn't muscle bound. I mean, he was in good shape, but he wasn't muscle bound. Stifler is the guy. Stifler is the guy. Remember that movie? Bulletproof Monk?
Yeah.
The Chow Yun Fat, and the character that was supposed to be an Asian guy, and they put an American guy in there.
You know who would make a great Ted Cord, but he too tall? Brandon Ruth.
Brandon Ruth might make a pretty good Booster.
He would. He would.
He got the right kind of build to be a Booster. Somebody said Jensen Ackles. Magic Blade, welcome. Yeah, Magic Blade said he thinks Jensen Ackles should be Booster.
Jensen Ackles could do it. I don't know if he would, because I know he wants to do Batman.
Okay, so Magic Blade, you got your Booster. Who you got for Ted Cord? He said Stifler's mom. People.
I know who I got for Beetle.
Who you got for Beetle?
The dude who plays the Deep in The Boys.
The guy who plays who?
The Deep.
The Deep. Oh, the Deep. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. I can see that.
I'm still looking for my Booster. Hold on. Looking for my Booster.
Oh, look at y'all scrambling. Hey, while they're scrambling to do that, Theo, grab your copy of Bloodletter number 2. Dang, he got it very nearby. Got it very nearby. That's what's up.
Yeah, hey. Our homegirl don't play the radio, do you?
You don't have to get ready. If you stay ready. That was Sugar Free. Sugar Free said, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Now, I know Juju was in here or is in here. And
here we go. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I think he was Adam Strange. But I've seen him playing quite a few movies. He was in a movie with, I want to say, not Jennifer Garner, but he was in that movie where Meet the Family or something like that, the Martin family or whatever. Old girl from Friends was in it. She played, she got on the pole in that movie too. That was crazy. Looked like she knew what she was doing.
You talk about Nelms? I think his name's Ted Nelms or Nell or something like that.
Yeah, he could play Booster.
Meet the Millers.
Yeah, Meet the Millers. He could play Booster.
Okay.
He didn't got the superhero physique and everything like that. Both actors have a
hard.
career.
Nowadays, it don't seem like it's hard for them to get those kind of physiques.
I mean, unless you playing Fastos.
Okay, I just had a thought, and I think it's the gummy. Remember back in the day,
This one said, "I think it's the gummy."
when Captain America had a comic book in the 80s, and it was called Captain America Takes on Drugs. And in this comic book, they had like crack and cocaine and marijuana, and they were like actual beings. They were like actual villains that was like crack. Now, this would just hit me. Streets of Poison. Remember Streets of Poison?
No, I ain't gonna act like that.
When I start telling you about it, you're gonna remember. Captain America was busting what did they call it? It was ice. It was like a drug, like crack, like ice. And Cap like came in and smashed up the operation and accidentally inhaled some of it. And that shit interacted with the super soldier potion, and Captain America went on a freaking 6-issue drug binge. He kicked Daredevil's ass. He beat up the Punisher. Man, he was wilding. The Black Widow was trying to bring him down. Cap on drugs already. But then I stopped and I thought about it. Captain America owes everything he is to drugs.
I was hoping I was going to see what you gonna come there. I'm like, hey, bro.
Tony Stark laid it out in Avengers. Everything special about you came out of a bottle. How you gonna be fighting drugs? You should be a damn drug advocate, Steve.
Speaking of which, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So, and I might have been high when I thought about this.
Adam Brody. Good choice, Magic Blade. Go ahead.
I might have been high when I thought about that. Like, wait a minute. So Steve Rogers went from a little scrawny ass kid to buffed and bitching.
Thanks to his roids and Vitarays.
Well, what?
The earliest iteration of HGH.
What everybody else been taking, the discount version? Because I'm like, why y'all ain't getting buffed? Y'all should be bigger than what y'all is.
Because ain't nobody been able to duplicate it exactly yet.
I wouldn't want because Wyatt's still the same damn. I'm gonna say not Wyatt. I'm sorry. John Walker's still the same damn size. You ain't get no bigger.
Nah. That's the watered down formula, like you said.
I don't want that.
Carly Morgenthau didn't get no bigger either.
Yeah, he's supposed to be walking around like, like Steve. Like Steve went from.
We don't know how small Elijah Bradley was before he took the formula.
We don't. But you know what? Elijah looked damn so big.
Nice size dude, though. But go ahead. What?
Elijah looked bigger than they've always helped. Stop me if I'm wrong, but they've always drawn Elijah like I'm gonna say not Elijah, Josiah like he's bigger than Isaiah.
That's pretty damn big because Isaiah was a pretty nice size.
I'm saying, am I wrong in seeing that? Like, have they not always drawn him like that? Am I looking at something? Am I missing something? Am I looking at too much? I could be wrong.
I mean, he is a clone, right?
Hey, I might be looking too hard. Speaking of looking too hard,
Martin said they didn't have the Vitarays, just like I said. That's why they didn't have the Vitarays.
Shout out to Art Man Customs, man. I got to get with Buddy to get me a Josiah. You feel me? I might just wind up going with the head sculpt that I got and everything like that. But He put you got you a bass coming. He did his thing with that bass. He did his thing.
I saw. And he told, when I was messaging back and forth with him, he told me, he was like, hey man, I said I wasn't gonna make none of these. But I'm gonna do it for you. So I'm like, much love, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Bro,
he said I hate it. He hate it because the pauldron is hand painted and raised. So I can see why that would take. I'll see why that would take a little bit of time,
bro.
Because you got to get in out of little nooks and crannies and holes and I shout out Art, man. Salute. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dog.
The detail he put into that pauldron, I'm looking at it like I'm gonna get me another Black Panther figure just to recreate that cover that Dr. Eve Ewing has. I sent her a picture of the pauldron. That damn pauldron, it's like an accomplishment, because you know how we felt when we saw it. We were like, wait, where the action figure? Damn all that. We ain't got to ask that question.
I'll do it myself.
You know what I mean? Folks say, since me and you been rocking with each other, me and you taking the stance that we've taken, folks have made quite a few erroneous comments in regards to our status, our position on women. Since we've been knowing each other, and I say before we knew each other, well, we got Griot Shorty. We went and made a way for folks to get the Queen Mother Ramunda head sculpt. We customized our own Midnight Angels. We commissioned.
What bro got to do, man?
We commissioned someone for the Bass head sculpt and for the pauldron that showed up in Dr. Eve Ewing's comic book.
What like I said, what else we got to do? Damn. What else a brother got to do?
Wait. We've army built the doors.
And the hot too.
Well, you know, the men.
I get it.
But I just, when folks say, no, y'all don't nobody need to say that. Like, you didn't need to say it the first time around, but damn sure don't repeat it now. Like, bro, that Bass head, it's like this. She don't deserve to be put on a body that ain't gonna represent her like it's supposed to be. That head sculpt was nice.
Bro,
that head sculpt was nice.
I done seen, but I'm out to a point, man. I done seen a couple of Mythic Legions of female action figures that I think might be great for Bass. So I'm looking into putting one of them in there.
We're gonna have to chop it up.
But Paul Martin got a good question. It's random as hell, but he sparked my curiosity. I like it. I just want you to know you the only one could get away with this random shit, Paul Martin. Would y'all have preferred to see a live action Battlestar with powers, or a Bill Foster that wasn't our age and got to grow into a giant? That is the question of the night. Kudos to you, because I am truly, see the look on Theo's face, see the look on his face. That's in my mind right now. I'm not looking like that right now because I'm talking, but yeah, I was like, when I saw it in the comments, I'm like, damn, that's a damn good question. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's a great question, actually. And I
want to say, I have an answer, but go ahead.
No, you can go ahead, B-Dog.
Off top, I would have said, why the hell not both? You know what I'm saying? So why can't I get both? It is the question that I would run right back at you, Mr. Martin. But I have an actual answer for the query. Which one do I want to see? You said which one would I have preferred to see? B, a young Bill Foster. Matter of fact, y'all could even gave him a big ass 70s afro and put that midriff suit on him and had like a little flashback in the 70s and be like, Black Goliath dealing with the giant turkeys. Or however y'all would have wanted to do that, you know what I'm saying? Or in the 80s, a Black Goliath, he's deaf, dope, and fresh. You know, however it went down, I would have liked to see a growing, yes, that, absolutely. But I prefer both.
I know why they didn't do it. I don't like it. I'm gonna say that first. I know why we didn't get to see Bill Foster grow. And that was because we saw Scott grow. But I think if we would have just said because of his physical biology, Scott was no longer able to grow, which is pretty much canon to comic books, which would have allowed Bill Foster to be the one continuously growing while Scott did his Ant-Man thing. And so they didn't want to do that. I honestly don't know, because I would have loved to have seen what a younger Bill Foster would have looked like on screen. I would have loved to have seen that interaction, because I don't think we really got to see Bill and Hank interact like that in the comic books. So I think seeing a young Bill around about the same age as Scott, you know, interacting would have been refreshing.
Have they interacted in comics besides that one issue of Avengers that introduces Bill Foster? Have I seen Henry Pym and Bill Foster together other than that moment?
I think we've seen Bill with Ben Grimm more than we've seen him with Hank.
Hey, that was a good storyline. Project Pegasus storyline.
It was. No, seriously.
That's the first time. That first time we got to see Quasar.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but you know, I also would have liked to have seen Claire Bernay as Lamar Hoskins do something as well. That's the question? I want to make sure I'm answering the question. Bill Foster back. Yeah, I would have preferred to see. I would have preferred to see both. I ain't gonna lie. I would have preferred to see both. I don't even know how to choose between either one of them, because I just think story-wise, them being able to do those things would have brought something different to the story. You know, when John is about to go off, now you got Lamar making him snap to as opposed to just Bucky. And then we could have had it where him and Lamar go off as best friends, because that's the way they were portrayed. Who else should be able to bring you back to reality than your best friend? And then when you look at Ant-Man and the Wasp and everything, well, yeah, we say Ant-Man and the Wasp, Bill Foster could have showed up. That would have gave us a different dynamic. Then when we shift over to doing an Ant-Man 3, what does that allow us to do? Now I know they want Cassie to grow and everything like that, but she could have took on her mother's alias. She could have been called Stinger. You feel what I'm saying? So what might those dynamics have been when, let's say, we'd have had the whole family, we'd have had Hank, we'd have had Janet, and they would have been like advising people on their abilities and everything. You got Scott, you got Bill, you got Cassie, who's relatively new to her abilities. You still got Hope, who's doing her thing. It just would have, I think that would have been a different movie. And maybe, to your point, instead of us bringing in Kang, we could have brought in some villains from the Masters of Evil or something like that could have played off of their abilities. I ain't saying anything.
That is a very, very insightful. But real quick, bit of trivia on the way to talking about this comic book. Okay, Bloodletter number 2. We get to see Jessica Priest. Edutainment moment. When was Jessica Priest first introduced? Okay. Entertainment moment. Jessica Priest, along with Harley Quinn, made her debut on a screen, not in a comic book. Jessica Priest was first seen in the 1997 Spawn movie. So popular, they retconned Spawn's origin and made Jessica Priest the assassin who killed Spawn instead of Chapel. Because if we go back and look at the Spawn television show on HBO, Chapel is the assassin that killed Priest. I mean, that killed Al Simmons. But that has been retconned. So, real quick, I know Kamayo is up on it, and I know Juju is up on it, and I know my man Theo is up on it. Is there anybody else out there that has picked up issue 2 of Blood Letter by our man Joseph Illich and Tim Seeley? Oh, I meant to get it, but I'm gonna pick it up later. Okay. Anyway, we find out in this story that Jessica Priest and Tasha Thornwall have history. Now, I don't want to spoil it as far as the type of history that these two ladies have. But I can tell you for sure, it definitely has a whole bunch to do with one Al Simmons in more ways than you might think. That's the deepest way. That's the deepest way I can engage you with it, because again, the writing, I mean, y'all knew it's Joseph Illich. The writing, mwah, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to peel back the layers of why Tasha has this big ass chip on her shoulder. And like I said, when I did my video about it, I ain't mad at Tasha, because the more you dig off into the story, the more you see that she got the short end of the stick on a lot of stuff, and she just had to deal. Shut up and take it. Just deal with it, you know. And now she like, F that. Everybody that ever did something funky to me, I'm putting foot to their behind. And there is a cameo, of course. If Jessica Priest in there, there's a cameo by the Scorched. And for those of you that don't know who the Scorched are a group of anti-hero Spawn that kind of work as a team with Spawn. You got medieval Spawn, you got Plague, you got Haunt. There's two or three more, and then She Spawn, as Jessica Priest is called now, leads the Scorched.
And she don't care.
She don't care at all. I mean, if she's, you know, she cut from the same cloth or trained at the same agency or do the same thing that Al Simmons do, and we saw in issue 1, shoot, Al Simmons ain't got no problem shooting your face off at distance.
I'm sorry. I'm you know, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm where I'm at right now. But you know, having watched what Michael Jai White did in Spawn, for my mind, I'm like, Spawn ain't nobody to be F with. Like, I ain't never, folks that's fans of Spawn, you never gotten from them, Daryl included, that Spawn is the dude that you want to smoke with. You just, first of all, you didn't want it with Al Simmons. Just
I see these omniversal battles, or these battles that people be like squaring up and trying to have, and it's like, okay, if your character ain't beat God and Satan, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, so with that right there, I'm sitting up here like, you know, I give Spawn his props. I'm like, okay, he him. Clearly he him. Regardless of who you talk to, he him. So I'm sitting up here saying to myself, and you just took down five, like 4 or 5 of his people. All right.
That's kind of the equivalent of, well, I wouldn't say not maybe on high as a level, but if you were somebody that had equipment and technology that allowed you to take on Galactus's heralds, it's almost that equivalent.
Easily.
So she got tools. She got tools. She got, natural and supernatural. So she ain't no pushover, bruh, at all. And I think like when he came to the show, what he was trying to tell us is he trying to get her to be made part of the mythos.
Listen, it's like pulling up to a hornet's nest and you looking at the hornets and like, who want to be first?
Hey, I got big enough fly swatter. I'm going in there like that too. Hey, I know my stuff gonna knock their ass out. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. Who want it? We can line it up. Come on, y'all.
Like my mind was blown because I'm like, I know about these characters from how you talk about them, and so when she rolled up on the first character, I remember the first character because we was looking at characters that's got wings, and you was talking about the character. Redeemer, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. I think you have that character. I could be mistaken. I think you had that character.
I got 2 of them. I got a Redeemer and a Dark Redeemer.
Right. So I'm saying to myself, he's not a pushover.
Not at all. Not at all. Because at one point, he was giving Spawn the smoke.
Right. So I'm like, and that's who you wanted with. Oh, and you gonna go get it. Okay. All right. And then the medieval Spawn. Once again, through you. So I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, I ain't heard about nobody ever running up on the medieval Spawn. Matter of fact, I didn't see action figures with the medieval Spawn. And I'm like, I think he be having spikes with skulls on them and everything like that. I think he really is that person. I could be wrong. She ran up on him too. Like, damn.
That's medieval Spawn right there.
See?
Yeah, he does. He got spikes.
Just from how they look. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff of nightmares, just from how they look, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go the other way.
Hey, I run into him. I ain't trying to. I ain't trying to run that fade. Look at that. And he is Spawn.
And you know who looked like they was the softest one, but you could tell based on the way they was talking at the end, that was the one you really didn't want to get fucked up with. She Spawn.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Of course. Hey, she the one coming in smoking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now the worst thing you could do. You know what? I don't want to spoil it. Because if I tell you, I'm gonna give away key plot points, and I don't want to give away key plot points. I want y'all to go out and grab Bloodletter #2, courtesy of Image Comics. Our man Joseph Illich, Tim Seeley on the writing chores, and he said Tim Seeley about his business. If some of this writing is Tim, then yes, Tim, salute to you too, sir, because his story is on point. I like the way they connected it to the current mythos.
Yeah. What I will say is this: if you do have issue 1, issue 2 is not as wordy, if you will, as issue 1.
Oh, they get into the business and get into the business. You know what I'm saying? She's an anybody killer. Is what she is. Whoever want it can get it. That's how she get down. And also too, I am working on the Bloodletter figure. Now, see, issue #2, they opened up more detail from just looking at what she's wearing because she got the trench coat off.
You know who she remind me of? Who she could be? This would be Maxine Shaw from Living Single without the jokes on Supernatural.
Huh. Okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that with the beads and whatnot. I can see. Yeah,
Attitude, like she ain't. Everybody can get it. Everybody. Watch this. You ready?
was say
Imagine if Kyle.
Her hands are rated E for everyone. Snap.
Hold on. Can we talk about it?
You talking?
We talk about Bloodletter. We talk about Joseph Elitch, but can we talk about how strong he's writing this black female character?
Very strong. She's very strong. She's very single-minded. She's very focused. Even when she wasn't focused, she had what do they call it? The Jewish people, they call it chutzpah. She had guts. She was a gutsy gal, and guts count for a lot.
Yeah. So I just, once again, this is a brother writing a sister, putting respect on her name, brand new character and everything like that. As far as being connected to Spawn Mythos, to me, by issue 2, I think he's done an excellent job thus far tying her into Spawn Mythos. If you don't tell me what the differences are, I won't know. And I think if you're going,
I want to see how many more layers are going to get peeled back. Because right now, we peeling back layers and we finding out these people past is intertwined in a very intimate way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
if you can insert her story in there organically like that, where it would take somebody who's familiar with this from day one to explain to me the differences, I think you've done a great job as a writer.
So Theo, you telling me Joseph Elitch was able to take an IP, not destroy the storyline, but seamlessly interweave characters and events into current mythos without disturbing or destroying what was there already?
Let me tell you how he did it. So I can answer your question correctly. As someone who's not that familiar with the Spawn IP, the Spawn franchise, the Spawn mythos, I come in, I get a page, and you see Spawn. And throughout the story, this is Bloodletter story, you're constantly reminded of how much of a badass Spawn is. You're constantly reminded how much of a badass is Al Ewing is. So even though this is her story, the lurking figure she has to go up against is all that in a bag of chips. That dude is Billy Badass. And so you're giving me this character and you're telling me that, okay, she's went through some sacrifices. She's went through some stuff. She's going to go get some payback. She's willing to make the sacrifices that she's got to make to get the payback. And she's on that mission. She was on a different mission until she found out Buddy was alive. She found out Buddy was alive. She is on a single-minded mission. Then we get to issue 2. Right after you get the last page of who she's looking at, the issue 1 and everything like that. And you see her interact with these characters. And then to your point with Priest, I didn't know that much about Priest, so I would talk to you. You like, well, Theo, that's who was in the cartoon. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's in the cartoon. The way he's tying their stories together, is that okay? So you got Priest intertwined with Al. You've already intertwined Al with Bloodletter, and now you're intertwining Bloodletter with Priest, and it all flows organically. Mind you, he's not taken away from Al. They're still saying Al is him. You might not want to run up on Al. Do you know who he is? So even with you telling me that she took out Al, right? What you just told me is with her having taken him out, he's such a threat that these other people that you call the Scorch, they answer to him, and they ain't nobody to be messed with. And we really ain't seen them do that much. So,
well, they're actually established characters.
I'm saying in this story, we haven't seen them do anything. It's his writing that has made us believe these characters pose a serious threat.
Well, and then you got to remember, this entire story is retroactive up until issue 5.
Right. But think about this.
She got spawned on the ground in issue 1. What we learning through 2 through 4 is everything that happened before that moment.
You know they're established. I'm a brand new reader. This is through my eyes. He's convinced me that Bloodletter is who she is, but the Scorch, they're a threat. And even though she spawned, took out Al is him. Like, he's convinced me of that, even though I haven't seen it, because I haven't seen Al do anything. I haven't seen them do anything. It's just the conversation pieces that characters, the discourse that characters are having. He's been able to convince me, like, no, they them for real. So,
well, you gotta understand, Bloodletter, how she saw him and found out he was still alive. She seen him when he came on TV after he had restructured the universe or was getting ready to restructure the universe, and you don't even know the things that he done, and he's done all of this stuff and fought angels and demons and God and Satan and all of that, and then just went back to being Al, which is still pretty formidable. You know what I'm saying? So when you add the element of Jessica, she's involved in a way like, it's not, I'm your friend, but I ain't your friend. You see what I'm saying? Jessica's where she is because Al knows her capabilities, not because he likes her or because, oh, we're friends and buddies and I want you to care. No, if we're going to have an effective team, I need an effective leader. Somebody I know knows how to make them type of decisions. Somebody I know who can go sanction or don't sanction and ain't got no more thoughts about it. It's just a job. You know, train to go. You know what I mean? Train to go. And that's basically Jessica. So
he answered to him.
That part. And what, I don't want to give up no more. Again, I don't give.
Yeah, listen, y'all gotta go check it out.
There's so many working parts. It's so many working parts to the story.
There's something me and Dare are not telling you, and I ain't told you because I'm picking up his hint. So there's something in the book we're not telling you. And that's on purpose.
It's really something in the book we're not telling you.
So
I would have major ass way.
Hey, you like my old school, my throwback FUBU? You
know what? I was just watching How High the other night, and the little when Dean came in and the little Asian boy had on the boo-foo.
Let me tell you something. First of all, you know, everything in time, right? And you know, I'm glad I came upon it when I came upon it. I was in my mid 40s when I was officially introduced to the heart-shaped herb. God. And so I felt cheapened. I felt like every time I watched the movie prior to that, I didn't enjoy the movie like I was supposed to. I don't think I got from Friday what I was supposed to get from Friday because I wasn't where I needed to be at. Should have been at watching Friday.
I'm sorry.
I feel the same way about High. Like I don't feel like because I know when I watched it, I wasn't doing nothing. And I don't think I watched that movie the way I was supposed to move. Even with the dude, the little short dude that be on Wild 'N Out, little short dude, he was on he did a movie. And I don't think I was where I needed to be at to watch that movie. Like I watched that movie some other type of way. And I think those movies are specifically designed, like here we go. What's our boy movie and everything like that? They coming back. Silent Bob, Jay and Silent Bob.
Right.
I think Jay and Silent Bob is a movie that's better appreciated
by that community.
Right. And while I got some humor out of Jay and Silent Bob, I don't think I ever got the humor I was supposed to get because I wasn't doing what they was doing.
Yeah. When Blunt Man and Chronic hit a little bit different. That's all I'll say about that. That's what that does.
Ooh, hey, man. So I got my board up here and everything like that. I got to order me a Mr. Terrific issue 1. I ain't get my issue 1.
Word, say word. I thought. Didn't you do a review? Oh, never mind. I'm shut up. Never mind.
So I got to get me an Absolute Green Lantern issue 1 and everything like that. But what I was going to ask you is what action figure? So I got my Black Panther going across my row, Chadwick Boseman, right?
Okay.
And I got Bitterroot back here, and I put Black Panther right there. I might move that, but I just like, and I got my blade right here. I got my blade with my own little version of what is it? Birth. What is it? Birthright? What's the name? Bloodline.
Oh, Bloodline.
Yeah. Bloodline. I got my John Stewart right there and everything like that there. And of course, I got my Icon. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I got my Jefferson Pierce with my Justice League, Unite Unlimited, and I got my Mr. Terrific right there. My Mr. Terrific. Who should we put there for Bloodline?
Well, you had suggested the Bloodstorm with a different head sculpt. Yeah. And that would be real easy to gear up and put a different head sculpt on, and that'd be real easy to do.
You know what? I ain't trying to be funny, but that's like a Riri Williams type head sculpt right there. She got cornrows in her head.
Would that work?
Yeah, I think I got her. I think you know I got some sisters now. They can do what it do now.
Oh yeah, I got 2 or 3 of those Valkyries. So
yeah, you said something with that one right there. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that thing right there.
Make it happen. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be working on that.
How you feel about your action figure collection, big dog? How you feeling? How you feeling about your action? Where you standing? What you got going on?
Honestly, I need to get rid of some of these mugs.
You do have a store.
I'm at a point. Listen, what I'm saying though. I'm at a point where I have to make room for new shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has a store on eBay.
I'll throw some stuff up if some people, hit it up, but you know what I'm saying? It's some, I think I got some one piece I have a lightning lad that's been sitting on my store for like 60 days. Somebody tried to undercut me. It was like, oh, can I get it for 15? No, you can't get it for 15.
How much you pay for it?
How much did I pay? I pay regular price for it. I pay I think 28, 27 for it.
Oh yeah, I need that change back.
Yeah, you ain't gonna undercut me. especially when it's people who know what it's worth. And then they try to get you, like, because I go check you looking at my stuff, I go check you out, and I go check you out, and I'm like, oh, you got stuff on your page? Nah, quit playing. Why you playing with me, man? Kamayo said Bloodstorm with an Elsa Bloodstone jacket. Well, I went on ahead and got a red one, so I wanted it to be authentic. If the lady wearing a red trench coat in the comics, I'm gonna put a red trench coat on my action figure.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
That would work too. That would work too. That would totally work. Paint that joker red.
Man, all right. They playing around. That's what I was asking, Big Bro, because Hasbro did their thing today. I don't know if you're able to find that Storm action figure, but it's gonna be another light year.
Oh yeah. Well, we knew that in January, bro.
It's gonna be another light year. I'm like, ooh, y'all say
I'm not flipping out about it because they doing what I knew they was gonna do. That's just called things that passed in the fullness of time. In the fullness of time, they gonna short sheet us. Look what happened. No new soulful figures.
That's what I can't lie. That's what made me feel so good about the stuff we got going on,
bruh,
with Artman Customs.
I ain't gotta sit here and wait for it. I ain't gotta sit here. Hey, and I tell y'all right now, coming soon, Man Ape, not M'Baku from Wakanda Forever or the Black. I'm talking about the original. I look like a big old white gorilla, Man Ape. And I already got the head sculpt for it, courtesy of Mr. Smith. Shouts out to Mr. Smith.
Don't he be coming through?
I would say what?
Don't he be coming through?
What'd you say?
Don't he be coming through, Mr. Smith?
Oh, yeah, in a major way. Yeah, we actually it's like I said, it's a push-pull thing. You know what I'm saying? You shoot me something, I shoot you something. I mean, not because I'm gonna shoot it to you because you shot me something, but it's like, you know who will enjoy this? Mr. Ray Smith. I'm gonna hit him up and see if he wants this. That kind of a thing. It ain't like, oh, I gave you something, you didn't give me nothing. It ain't like that. That's how it just, if I see something I think you might like, I'll be like, hey, you want this? Or you say something about, oh, I'm looking for this. And I'm like, oh, damn, I got that. So
what we say, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Bruh.
Ain't no fun.
What good is sitting at the top if you sitting there by yourself?
Low as hell.
Marinate on that one. You know what I'm saying? You got all the infinity stones and no reality to alter. No fun. It's no fun.
I want to see your stuff grow like my stuff grow.
Oh, don't worry about it.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about like when we talk about our action figures, the customs and stuff like that, how we growing our Wakanda. I don't want you to have a Wakanda and you ain't got no Hunter. That makes sense.
Well, that's why we took care of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I want you to have your Hunter.
Why we took care of that.
Yeah, I want you to have your Midnight Angels. Like, I want you to have what's in the comic book. I was telling somebody else, I was like, if you in the Batman, you got damn near everything you need. You got the Batcave, you got
They make all that.
You got the Batcar, you got Robin, you got Nightwing, you got Tim Drake, you got
right now they going off on that Stephanie Batgirl.
Yeah, so it's like we be wanting that with us, and that was the thing. It's like, when could we ever have that for us? Because one, our characters ain't never got all that. You feel what I'm saying? So when could we ever have that? Wakanda is the closest thing. I think the only thing besides Wakanda we could do, as far as like making sure a black character is well represented, having with everybody else, it would be Dwayne Taylor from Night Thrasher.
We need to have a Night Thrasher.
We got one. You talking about a new one?
No, yeah, a new one. I mean, if you making, 2 and 3 versions of characters that don't need 2 or 3 versions, well, damn. I mean, and then if I'm gonna get in their grits about New Warriors, why would you give us the blue version of Namorita first?
Bro, it's one of them things where I sat back and it's one of them things where I don't really like doing it because it get to a point where people are trying to pigeonhole you and say, well, the only reason why you complain is because you ain't doing it, But when I look at the guys that work at Hasbro, they may be action figure fans. That might be what that is. They're not comic book fans. The waves that they release make absolutely no sense to anybody. And nobody really says anything because you see people show up at the Hasbro PulseCon, and regardless of what they show, everybody's just clapping, And I'm like, for you to be a multi-billion-dollar company, are you not having meetings in the room? Like what are y'all talking about in the boardroom? Like, y'all, what are y'all strategizing? Like, how do you? Okay, well, it's Spider-Man, Hulk, and Thor. Where you go after that? Okay, well, you want to throw in Captain America. Well, you can't keep doing Captain America. It's teams out there you ain't fleshed out yet. To your point, there are action figures out there where you only got one version of that action figure. It's like there are too many characters over there. They're releasing a brand new Sunfire action figure. Now, this Sunfire action figure looks more along the lines of a animated version of New Mutants issue 1.
Sunspot,
yeah. He looks more like him. Now, the thing is, he's the animated version.
Blue and gold?
Black. The costume is black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they New Mutants. So
black, yeah.
That action figure, they must have got the word because that action figure is darker than the character in the animation. They must have got the word that character is, but now the character does have straight hair. So I looked at that action figure and I was like, it's a nice, depending on whether or not that head sculpt is sitting on a ball joint. That's not a bad body to have, if that makes sense.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's an X-Men body, and like you can't go wrong having blank X-Men bodies. You can't go wrong. So, I don't know, but I only saw 2 action figures I might be interested in. That's that Aurora, that's that Storm action figure, and I can't say I'm a fan of that look. I'm like, nobody asked for that. That was the thing that made me say they're not a comic book fan. They just not say it, but confirm it. It's like,
oh, you know what I got? You know what I got today? I think I left it downstairs. I got my Frenzy head sculpt today.
Okay, that's the one where she got the thing on it
from the Acolytes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Smith sent me that. I just got to get to work on my Power Princess. I know folks like, damn, Theo, you really gonna customize that Power Princess? That's why I bought them.
Well, yeah, but you know how much it's worth.
That's how. I mean, yeah, I know how much she worth.
She worth a lot.
You know what? Let's talk about that for a second. Okay. So she is worth a lot. So and Kill Switch is worth a lot. That Gamora last time I checked is 120. So
and then I just put y'all on game on 3 that's climbing and are already freaking expensive from the McFarlane collection. So
I want to ask you this question. You and I customize action figures.
Yes.
You seen my Griot Shorty.
Yes.
How much could I get for her? I'm going somewhere with this.
How much you want?
No, I'm just saying. No. I'm saying any number you put out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think I can get?
People do customs. People do customs, and most of the customs I've seen, if not all of them, are either high dollar value action figure price, or collector level prices, right. which top out, or well, not top out, but low end, you starting somewhere at least $50.
$50, right? So I said that to say this. So while Power Princess is going for whatever she's going for, and she going for a pretty penny.
Some Huns.
Right. Well, who's to say once I customize my frenzy, she ain't going for something? And only I got her. That's the uniqueness of the situation as well. It ain't but 2 griot frenzies unless you've done yours as well. Then that would make it 3.
Well, I guess my thought is what you're changing it into. Is that going to be of more value? You see what I'm saying?
I think that's a personal decision. She'll be of more value to me. Now, here's what somebody will say. They'll say, well, Theo, she's not as popular a figure. You can say that. It ain't but one out there in the world, though.
What that mean?
The same thing in regards to that griot shorty.
It's unique.
Yeah, it's unique. It's unique, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, like you said, only time will tell that. And you gotta, and if we ain't gonna know what it's worth if you don't expose and show it to people.
Oh, I will. I think that's the whole thing. I think it's like,
or you could just put it on eBay for an astronomical amount of money and hope somebody buys it.
It's one of those things when you said it's the uniqueness. Okay, well, me and you can look all over the world and see Power Princess. If we want it, we could buy it. If we wanted it, we could buy it. Because the price, we've said before, when it comes to prices, if you want something, there's really no such thing as it's too much. If you want it, you're gonna spend that money.
Okay. But my thing is this.
I'm asking you, I'm saying
when you but now hear me out. When you bought your Power Princess, they wasn't as expensive as they are now. You see what I'm saying? So that's different. If I got a Power Princess and I paid $120 for it and they go up in price and they worth $200, then yeah, win. But if it's a $24, $25 action figure that I bought for $24, $25, and then 6 months later that thing's worth $100, I think I want to keep it in the state where it's worth $100. That's just me.
That's all I said. It's the preference. I wasn't saying it was a right or wrong thing. I was saying it's preference.
I'm not saying the right or wrong of it. I'm saying
I'm
talking dollars and cents.
I'm saying like nobody has a Power Princess. I'm gonna say not a Power Princess. Nobody has a frenzy. If we're looking at me, right? Like I got your perspective, but if we're looking at my perspective, nobody really has a frenzy action figure out there like that. They really not gonna give us one. We really been asking for it. She's an acolyte. We don't know why it's taking so long and everything like that. It would be a different female buck. They won't do it. Well,
and they got acolytes.
Right. They got acolytes, right? And so I'm saying like, just like, cause you had me and you had a similar discussion and you were saying, you like, cause somebody was like, what's too much of a price for an action figure? It really is no such thing as too much of a price. If you want it, you're gonna pay for it. Like, you know, who can tell you how much
from a personal standpoint.
Right, from a personal standpoint.
But if you go to the layman and say, okay, I paid $50 for this action figure. What?
That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
So to your point, what I'm saying is like, the frenzy action figure means more to me than the Power Princess. Because if I want the Power Princess, because I'd be sitting back scoping, I'm sitting like this. Okay, well, have I even started my Squadron Supreme? No. Well, what's the cheapest Squadron Supreme that I can get? Well, it ain't the Hyperion set. That ain't it. I would have to start with the other set if I want to get, because ain't nobody don't know. And I know I'm sitting up here knowing why. Because one of them action figures black. And while we don't want to sit up there and act like that, the OG character is white. We don't want to act like that, but that's what that is. So I'm like, well, okay, I start off over here. Then I would have to make this move over here to go get Hyperion.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
You feel what I'm saying?
But it's two black characters. One of them got on a full mask.
Damn, with no alternate head sculpt.
Right.
So, so I would sit up here. Now, mind you, because me and you collect how we collect, it ain't like Power Princess that far off. Really, Power Princess a month and a half away. If I want to do it like that, why? Because they're not making action figures for me and you. They not. They literally. Power Princess could either be got later on this year, next year. She ain't going nowhere. No, why? Because that price gonna sit there just like that for a minute. They gonna see who gonna pay for it. Then they be like, okay, let's drop it down so we can get some of the change up out of it. Because ain't nobody. Because they gonna see like, oh, ain't nobody paying that price for that damn. Y'all better drop that damn price. What the hell wrong with y'all?
I'm telling you, the best thing for you to do when you want to come out on top in a deal like that, especially on eBay, ask them people questions. Ask questions. The people selling this stuff, ask questions. And based on what they tell you when you ask questions, that's going to tell you if they know what they got or not. Because I pulled the trigger on Hawk Girl.
How much you got for?
39. Because they didn't know what they had, Theo. They didn't know what they had. They didn't know they had a $60, $70, $80, $90 action figure. They didn't know what they had. I'm like, gotcha. Thank you.
You know why they slept on that action figure? Because that's a female action figure.
Yeah, well, apparently the person who got it is a dude. And he don't know what it's female action figures out there. They few and far in between.
Well, right, but I'm saying, like, what is he thinking about?
Bottom line, what you know he had.
I mean, it's a plethora of reasons out there, but I'm telling you, okay, Superman, she ain't really do nothing in the movie, right? And who's to say he watched Justice League Unlimited?
Well, a lot of them, and that's why they're getting it, is because of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. Even though one of them is Kendra Saunders. So do with that. The platinum one, I believe, is the one that is Kendra Saunders, because the wristbands are different and the wings are a different color and the headdress, it's got a little more.
I know you're talking.
Yeah. And I was thinking about getting that one too, but I gotta see where the uninformed people are at.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you can make a move, you're gonna make a move. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why it's like, I see Power Princess out there and I like and everything like that. I do. But I really wanted that, man, because to me it's like, bro, we that's why I said when we be talking these shows and everything, where we at 11:47, 13 minutes, I guess we'll end it at 12. It'd be one of them things, man. I'll be like, man, how many black action figures have we customized from Marvel Comics, period? You feel what I'm saying? It's like
is there a black crime syndicate?
I would say yes. We just ain't seen
it. That's another project for the list.
we ain't seen
it because they already made Power Ring black. So I'm like, hey, and then maybe they can have a rivalry where Jon Stewart and Kal-El are trying to get at the Black Lois Lane.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why I was talking. We were talking to Diabolical and talking to Kamoyo and everything like that about doing like our own diorama set pieces. It's sad. The reason why I say that is because when we do it with black characters, folks' mind be blown. Like that, like I don't know, like because you seen it when you put your stuff up there and everything like that on your channel and everything like that. They mind be blown because they be like, whoa, because they know them characters out there. They don't think somebody cares enough to bring them characters there. When I put Sync out there, I'm like, man, all I did was just get old boy from the Power Rangers and put him
put him on Deadpool. Yeah, it's that easy.
But the fact of the matter is that there are folks out there that know who that character is, would buy that action figure. You feel what I'm saying? And when you just do something like that, it's like, damn, man, I got to make the character myself. Like, God, leaves all that's tough. Damn, like,
there's a certain joy. There's a certain joy to create. You know what I mean? At least for me, I get a huge kick out of creating shit. You know what I mean? And altering it and making it into something that it never was meant to be.
To me, it's like that ownership piece when we be telling people like we got Wakanda at the house and everything like that. It's like, man, I got this character. You know, I know what it's like growing up, not having the character, not having access to the character. It's like, damn.
I was thinking that very thing when you was cause I'm like they had when they had $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
Not a black action figure in the line.
Nah. And now it's like, not only do you have to a limited degree to be able to buy it, but if you're resourceful enough, you got the ability to make it. You feel what I'm saying? You got between the cats out there that's customizing, you know, head sculpts and everything like that. You could literally have the character that you want from the comics in your house.
Yeah, a lot of the reason that well, first I know Kamoyo, he inspired me to make my own Space Ghost figure.
Yeah. We was having that conversation.
which I'm in the process of doing. My band, I got the power bands, I got the belt, and I'm waiting on the cape. So I'm gonna just go ahead. I took the jetpack off the Asian Liberty, and yeah, so yeah, we can hook that right up with a paint job, man, and in there.
It's satisfying. That's why I was like, I was so stoked. Which, by the way, if you have wrong, you have one of the top action figures thus far in 2025, as voted by Hasbro. Action figure collectors, you have one of the best action figures in all of 2025. That ROM did it for me. I was like, man.
Dear Hasbro, take notes. If ROM sold that well, Space Knights. I'm just saying. Space Knights.
See, so I didn't want to go down this road, but it's kind of like I feel like I got to, because my folks might be like, Theo, why you say nothing? So
ain't it a Space Knight in the Annihilators?
I think so.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
It's a female. It's a female because she keep trying to bone Quasar.
So real quick, Crystar, the action figure that nobody asked for.
The Crystal Warrior, yes.
Right. They made the green dude with the eye patch. He coming out.
With the crossbow?
I think so, yeah.
Or what?
Wait, you ready? They showed the picture. Yeah, I'm sitting up there. Who the fuck asked for that?
Who in the hell wants a Crystar line? Ain't nobody asked for that shit. Nobody. And them shields just clapping. For what? No good and damn well ain't nobody asked. I didn't even like Crystar when Crystar was out.
Meanwhile, the 3-pack that should have been released on Hasbro Pulse is only at the San Diego Comic-Con. That's Roll She-Ra, and Sauron.
Oh yeah, the Savage Land pack. I've seen that. I've seen it, and I'm like, why? All you did was gave Sauron a different sash. It's purple. It used to be brown.
Why is that only being so?
It's the same exact effing figure, Theo.
Right, I get that. I get that.
One. He just got a different color loincloth on.
This is my question. That Sauron was a Build-A-Figure, right?
Yes.
Some folks didn't get the entire way. That Rogue action figure, that's so brand new.
Make it $39? Whatever the hell ridiculous prices on it.
Why are you only selling it at the San Diego Comic-Con?
Because ain't nobody gonna pay that shit for no Sauron. Not in a store. But if I sell it to you at the San Diego Comic-Con, you feel like you got a gem.
I'm saying if I sell this on my website, right? Hasbro exclusive. That Rogue action figure and that She-Ra action figure, you $24.99 a piece. That's $75.
Well, we know it's not cost effective.
But I'm saying they could have sold it for $80. It'd have sold.
Yeah, but why?
Folks going. I'm saying folks would have bought that 3-pack set for that Rogue and that She-Ra alone.
Storm, is it? No, not She-Ra. Shauna.
Yeah. Thank you, because I've been saying that wrong. Please, thank you. Good Lord, have mercy.
I was like, I'm seeing the other person in that pack, and it's
listen. Okay. I've been saying it wrong for days. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
but for that Rogue and that Shauna She-Devil, folks would have bought that 3-pack for that alone. But those two,
they wanted Shauna to go with the Kazar and the Zabu.
Right. So, and that Rogue is a unique action figure. They've never put Rogue in that sculpt before.
Yeah.
And that's folks love damn Rogue. So that's what I'm saying.
That's the perv outfit with her and Magneto linked up.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like to me, that's a swing and a miss. You only do that at the Comic-Con. Folks would have you cannot put that in the retail store. No, I would not suggest that. But folks would have bought that on your website. They'd have bought that.
Yeah, you wanna. It's just like with comics, right? I mean, before they started doing like hard printing of multiple dozens of copies and shit, you could actually buy out copies regularly. And so when you had low print, that drove the value up. Because there ain't but so many of them in the world. Now, and in the 90s, they flipped out. We're gonna make 20,000, we're gonna make 30,000 copies. And you didn't think about it. And it drove the value.
I hear what you're saying. They're gonna drive the value up on them things, man. Good. Listen, I don't like them like that. Because to your point, I can come up on a Sauron online. If I want to make that move, I got enough rogues. I don't need rogue like that.
It's a brown Sauron, right, with the brown loincloth on eBay right now for under 50.
So that's what I'm saying.
Quit it. I ain't finna go to no. I mean, if it's unique. You see what I'm saying? If it's unique, you're just gonna regurgitate some shit and put it in a new package and say, look, get this for $80, 70, or whatever the hell it's going for. And they doing that a lot. They repackaged the man thing and said Werewolf by Night. That's the same damn Build-A-Figure from that Daredevil line. Stop playing with me. I got it. I was looking at it. I was looking at that. I was looking at mine. I was looking at that. I was looking at mine. I'm like, that's the same damn thing.
That's why. Hey, look, you ready? It's not the same thing, what I'm getting ready to say. To me, it is similar, though. That's like when they came out with that brand new Juggernaut. I was like this. I was like, so. And then I'm looking at the same way the Silver Samurai. I'm looking at it like this. That's the same Silver Samurai, just with a different paint job.
Why is that thing worth so much money?
Who?
The Silver Samurai. It's the Silver Samurai. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and who is this? Why is he so great that his action figure needs to be worth so much? We just wanted to be different. We gonna make it the Silver Samurai be worth ridiculous amounts of money for what?
I don't know who be setting the prices, but it'd be one of them things where, how can I put it? It one of them things where I was saying earlier, like I look at the price and I'm like, okay, well, you hurt right now because they just dropped another Silver Samurai. Like you hurt. Now, mind you, I got choices on the table. I can either
Everybody got choices.
I can either pay for that 2-pack. I don't want to, right? Because it's stupid. Silver Samurai versus Omega Red.
No, I think it's Wolverine.
Wolverine, stupid. Because that's the umpteenth damn Wolverine.
Hold up, wait a minute. I might be wrong. Let me see.
It's Silver Samurai against somebody. I don't think it's Wolverine, and I don't think it's Omega Red. I think I was wrong with that. But it's Captain America, I think.
Captain America's fighting Venom.
Okay. No, damn. Who is
this? It is Silver Samurai and Guile. Nah, that ain't right. I looked at it, said so. I seen an image of Silver Samurai and Guile, and I'm like, Guile's not who I remember. Mm-mm. Action. Hang on, I got it. Boom. Yeah, it's Wolverine.
Yeah. So one, I don't want that Wolverine. But I can either get that 2-pack, right, and pay that price for that, or get the Silver Samurai by himself.
How many Wolverines are there? And this is what I'm saying about this line. Why it's the Capcom? Man, you see the videos I'm making. I ain't bought no special Marvel Capcom action figures. If I got a Juggernaut, why I got to buy the Capcom Juggernaut? If I had a Silver Samurai, why I got to buy the Capcom Silver Samurai that got yet another Wolverine in it?
Hold on. We got some late breaking news here.
What's the late breaking news, partner? Oh, while he's breaking that to you, this weekend I am going to be doing issue 5 of The Antagonist. I give you an update on issue 1 through 4 before we dive into 5, but strap up, get ready. We're going to be rocking some Antagonists. Shouts out to my man Tyler Martin. Hope you can make it to the show sometime soon, sir. I know we was in negotiations and they kind of just collapsed, but I am eager to reignite said negotiations and get you on the show so you can talk about this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful comic book. What news? Okay.
I thought it was an update in regards to the circumstances regarding Malcolm Jamal Warren's unfortunate passing. It was just simply stating that his daughter was not in the water with him at the time. She had gotten out the water. He and his friend were the ones who got pulled away with the current. His friend was able to get out. He unfortunately was not. So.
So I got that this weekend. I got Absolute Wonder Woman this weekend, issue number 10. I'll be throwing that at you. And I got a couple of other little goodies I want to surprise you with. Matter of fact, nope, I can't wait. I want to surprise. I said I have fun doing that Cold Tiger video. That video, do you know how long that video actually took me to do?
How long?
Total, I want to say about 3 hours.
You know what? You know what? Sometimes editing is fun and sometimes it's not.
and as you can see, I had to do a lot of editing in that video. And that video only like 10, 15 minutes long. And I was like, do you know how much damn editing I did?
Hey, you know, people be like, hey man, when the next comic book review? I'll be wanting to say to them, like, you come do the damn edit.
Bruh. Shit. Do you know what goes into that? Do you know you wouldn't say that if you knew what goes into that? just like I could just be like, Shazam, comic book review. Shit go into that, man.
Like, here's the thing. It's like, one, you can read the story, right? But you got to be crunk. Like, the energy got to be crunk after you read the story. And if the story got to do it for you. Because if the story don't do it for you, you really don't want to do the comic book review.
Bro, I done read some shit like Gotcha Man. I went from issue 5 to issue 7 because issue 6 was boring as shit. And I thought, ain't nobody gonna want to see this shit. I'm not doing a review on this. They gonna be mad. You waste my time, baby. So yeah, so please believe I don't do everyone. If I read it and it don't catch me, I know it ain't gonna catch y'all.
Right. So,
Thank you, Kamoyo. Thank you, Kamoyo. I had fun doing that, Cold Tiger.
Yeah. It looked, man. Listen, man. I said, damn. I got three damn Eric
I think it's the gold paint that sets it off.
Because I was bro.
Because I was gonna do it in yellow. I was just gonna use yellow like Cold Tiger is, but then I was like, wait a minute. What if this was the cinematic version of the Cold Tiger? What would the cinematic version of the Cold Tiger look like? So I'm like, okay, he's gaudy, he's shiny. So yeah, let's make it gold.
Bro, you did that. So that be the thing to me. And like I said, well, that's what I love about what we got going on. It's like, we will show each other ideas like it's nothing. Like, hey man, I got it now. I'm gonna show you how I made it now. Go ahead. It's up to you. I ain't struggling over here.
It's a Star-Lord T'Challa head sculpt, a Black Panther cape, and a Killmonger in his Golden Jaguar outfit body. That's it. And paint. That's it. Nothing spectacular. It's just time and meticulousness.
Listen, y'all think it's a game? My brother just made me think about something. I ain't never really liked that Bill Foster head sculpt. I'm gonna say not head sculpt. I ain't never really liked that Bill Foster costume. I think it's lacking a upper blue torso.
You talking about the Goliath?
Yeah, I think it's lacking.
Bro, you talking about a action figure just taking up space. I got to do something with it, man. It is just taking up space. I ain't doing nothing with it. It's just sitting. And I'm like, man, why did I even buy this?
You know why we bought it, man. You know why we bought it.
But if you didn't know, you ain't got no way of knowing that's a brother. How you know that's a brother? No alternate head sculpt. Same thing. Dr. Spectrum. Just like you said, Doctor, you ain't give me no alternate head sculpt. I don't know that's brother.
It's like I got to sit up here and make it do what it's gonna do. Like, I ain't, man, like dead ass, bro. Dead ass. And I promise you I might do it. I promise you I might do it. I know I want to make a move on that super adaptoid at some point in time. Because it's easy to fake them.
Hang on a second. I saw what it did the other day. Oh my goodness, hang on. You're gonna like me so much. Super adaptoids, you say?
Bro, don't send me no super adaptoid for the low.
Those things have come down.
Bro, don't send me no super adaptoid for the low, dog. Don't do that. Don't send me no price. I'm telling you.
There. Hey. You see it, right? You see it, right? You see it, right? You see it, right?
How much is it, right? How much is it?
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro,
Wait.
Yo, my guy. Yo.
Wait. Well, you want another one? Bruh, ain't nobody. When I say ain't nobody, nobody checking for the super adaptoid. Nobody is checking for that thing. You see how much it's going for.
Bruh, and you know what?
Wait.
Different.
When it came out, how much was it?
50, I think.
Nah, that joint was 60.
Bruh, let me tell you where they went wrong. No wings.
First of all, you fucked up the design, and you didn't give it wings.
No wings. No bow and arrow.
And no shield.
No, it come with a shield.
No, not the right kind. Because if you go back to that issue of Tales of Suspense, where the super adaptoid adapted the powers of all the Avengers at that time, it did not have a circular shield.
Bro, you know what they said? All they did was give you a 24-inch MCU cap.
Basically. Gray said, I got mine at Ollie's for $19.99.
Man,
I told you ain't nobody checking for no super, especially no whack ass. We just gonna make our own MCU super adaptoid version and hope people like it. When I saw that thing, I'm like, what is that? Give me that version or the version of the super adaptoid from Captain Marvel number 50. You remember that?
Good photo op. Here, good photo op. We can find something for him. We can do something with him.
Well, here I'll show you. Because that super adaptoid. There were different Avengers, so he adapted different powers. Now imagine the super adaptoid with the powers of the Vision. Yeah, and Iron Man. And Iron Man.
Let me ask you a question.
And Scarlet Witch.
Which Vision? No, which version of Ultron do you have?
The one that's got the energy crackle coming out of his face.
The comic book version.
Yeah. Then Marvel 50. Okay.
Question.
What? What's the question, sir?
Yeah, I think I forgot the question just that.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this. That's Tales of Suspense. That was super adaptoid is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the shield ain't round. Okay. And it got wings. Now, when the super adaptoid Captain Marvel. Give me the comic book. How about that? I'll do that. I gotta be smarter than the smart stuff, the so-called smart stuff. Captain Marvel 50. Okay. Remember that comic book? That super adaptoid, what they did to get rid of to stop him, they kept telling Captain Marvel to get out of the way. Don't get in the way. Get out of the way. Stay back. Because if you get too close, and Captain Marvel kept trying to get in there to fight, and they wouldn't let him. And finally, somehow the Adaptoid managed to get all of them out of the way, and he adapted Captain Marvel's the Negabands, and Captain Marvel rushed him, took him, and banged them together. And he went into the negative zone, and it let Rick out. So, like, okay, that was interesting. Well, I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to have a laugh for a second. But, my OGs know what's up. My OGs know what's up. Look at y'all. We 2.5. We did 2.5 tonight. Told y'all it was gonna be one of them shows. Y'all thought I was lying, didn't you? Yeah. If we said we're gonna bring it, we're gonna bring it. He said one figure he'd love to see is King of Bold Mini Ariel. Okay. He wants some D&D. All right, we're going to see what we can do about that. I'll add that to the long list of projects I need to get done as far as customization go. What you got going this weekend, Theo?
Man, I got to get caught up on some comic book reviews, man. I do. I got to get at least an Ultimate Green Lantern out. I got to get a Bitterroot out. You know what I'm saying? I got to get those things out.
Yes, I do know what you're saying, because I hate it when I got stuff to do and it's just so much of it to do, and it's like I ain't gonna be able to get all this done this weekend.
Well, you know what? You know what the thing is?
Life be lifing for me.
Well, you know what it is? We're not comic book reviewers per se. We're comic book commentators. That's different. That's different. We're comic book commentators. We comment. We do commentary on superheroes. That's what we do, because that's what people tune in to our channel mostly for. It ain't for the comic book review. That ain't what that is. So we get caught up doing other stuff that's calling our name, calling. So we get caught up in doing other stuff like that. So we do have to do our comic book reviews to let our folks that's rocking with us know that, hey, we are out here in these streets. We are reading the content and everything like that. We are aware of what's going on, and y'all, we know y'all still rocking with us. Some of y'all are for the comic book reviews, and we appreciate that. So we got to get it out there to you. So we got to definitely do that. Definitely got to do Bloodletter issue 2, Mr. Terrific issue 2. You got to get that out there and everything like that. So don't look forward to that this week. I got my coffee. Planet. He got me with the Black Panther cup and everything like that, the coffee mug. So we're gonna make it do what it's gonna do.
Dropping that tea. So y'all just be looking for all the projects we gonna be dropping all weekend long. Look at it. Peace out to my Grand Madams and my Grays and my Paul Martins and my LJ Panthers and my everybody else is out there that rock with me nation. Y'all rock with us, so we rock with y'all. That's it for now, but fret not, we be coming at you every Friday till something else happens. So y'all be good. Be good to each other. We out.